of alcoholic beverage from within the vehicle, and of course they did immediately recognize the driver as Rodney King.
He is every bit as much of a victim now as he was back on March 3rd.
The family says maybe too much has been expected of Rodney, who, much to his dislike, has a name that is now known worldwide.
So you got to deal with the problem that he has been severely beaten about the head, and he's gone through all these surgeries and things. And I really don't think that we're getting a true picture of the Rodney King that we know. And you got a disadvantaged person trying to function on the side, and everybody expecting to operate above level.
This is the Rodney King they say they know, shown here in the family video of his brother's wedding 7 months ago. And not this. Rodney's rare public appearances are often controversial, as was this unexpected visit to a local high school. Angry school officials said King is not a good role model for students. The relatives say Rodney often doesn't know what he's getting into.
For an example, these meetings that's been pushed out here, you know, to the schools, he goes there, and when we talk about it, I get the feeling that he doesn't know anything about it until he gets there.
Now Rodney is in the public eye again. For the first time, he is testifying on his own behalf at the federal trial of 4 Los Angeles policemen charged with violating his civil rights. And there to support him also for the first time will be many of the members of the King family.
We will have our family standing behind Rodney. We'll be there at the trial.
And they say they have a message. They want no violence, regardless of the outcome.
We do not need to hurt innocent people.
But they do want justice.
I think the whole world is watching America now.
And they want the world to know Rodney King is not alone.
He has a family.
And this is
This is his family and some.
Well, as the trial continues, lawyers for the policemen involved continue to try to discredit King's story, and we will keep you posted. Coming next, they want $6 million from Kim Basinger, and they've got her in court.
I think her concerns were the sex scenes.
Excuse me?
My agreement with her certainly was oral and very definite.
I kept my side of the bargain.
$1 million. So why did she walk out on the movie?
I think her concerns were the sex scenes and the way they were going to be shot. And I think her concerns were the material contained in the script.
Well, perhaps Kim has forgotten about a movie she starred in called 9½ Weeks. The erotically charged movie made the silver screen sizzle.
There were some graphically simulated sex scenes, but the movie itself wasn't didn't involve that much nudity.
Excuse me?
But there definitely was nudity when Kim bared it all in Playboy in 1983 and 1988.
I'm surprised. I'm shocked.
And according to the director, Kim's previous sexy movie parts played a big role in the decision to cast her as leading lady in Boxing Helena.
Aside from her talent, a tremendous amount had to do with her ability to create this instant obsession. You know, people already loved her.
Lynch ultimately replaced Kim with actress Sherilyn Fenn.
Look, if you're gonna follow me around, hold this.
Thank you.
And as they say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. This 24-year-old first-time director has taken on a somewhat quirky project like her dad, David Lynch. He directed the cult TV series Twin Peaks.
There it is. Oh, my God, here it is. What? Would you leave us, please? Jim. Would you leave us alone, please? Oh, certainly.
Boxing Helena is a controversial movie about a man's obsession with a beautiful woman. And in a desperate act of courtship, he amputates her limbs.
I had to operate here in the lab. This is unheard of.
Although filming got back on track, the producer says Kim Basinger's last-minute about-face cost Mainline Pictures a year of delays and millions of dollars in damages.
You must be joking.
It's no joke. In fact, Mainline Pictures is suing the actress for $6 million for alleged breach of contract. Kim, with support from actor and boyfriend Alec Baldwin, took the stand this week. Kim argued she never signed a contract.
You know, my agreement with her certainly was oral. and very definite.
So there just may be a lesson to be learned here. A handshake in Hollywood could cost an arm and a leg.
I get my side of the bargain.
We don't know when that film will be released to the theaters, but with all this publicity, it won't be long. An Inside Edition will be right back.
Let's make good seasons.
Our tears, oh mother, round come, sir, friend. Alas, oh mother, why didst thou not foresee thine own disaster? Oh, Vader, why shouldst thou lash thy sister city, Carla, with such fury? 'Tis thine own lust and hungers which have come about and caused this strife. Thine own life, devoid of our radiant one's life. Didst we not plead for thine government to hesitate and to arbitrate this matter? We plead with thee now to not use the real force, for destruction will be thy reward. Listen, O Maldek, we implore thee not to use this force. Ever we, your brothers, have seen the great fire tongue lighting the heavens for our system. 'Tis not your right to yield such fury unto one another. Maldek, oh Maldek, do not do this. You have one period left. We plead you will reconsider. Do not your scientists tell you to step before it is too late?